You want more off-market deals? You want first dibs at hot flips? Well, it all comes down to one relationship with a key person in your world, your agent. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can find investor-friendly agents and their trust, turn those non-existent relationships into killer relationships that can produce consistent deal flow before deals ever hit the MLS. All right, so step one. Step one is you got to find an agent who wants to work with investors. And I genuinely mean that because there's a whole bunch of agents who just don't have any interest in investors. It's not their wheelhouse. Just like certain agents specialize in certain price ranges or certain geographic areas, maybe neighborhoods or parts of town, there's agents who specialize in working with investors and a whole bunch that don't want anything to do with it. That's okay. So you got to find somebody. Now, how do we do that? Well, there's a couple different ways we do it. And I'm going to get to that in a minute, but I'm going to talk to you about what they need to know, what they need to be, and who you're looking for. What makes an investor or an agent for investors investor friendly is they understand what we're after. They know what our objective is. They understand ARVs. They understand repair estimates. They know the numbers. Oftentimes, they are investors themselves. They're the ones who know how to move and move quickly because when a killer deal comes out or a great opportunity comes up off market, oftentimes you got to move fast. So where do you find these folks? Well, there's a couple different places. You can find them at the meetups. Oftentimes they're there. They're certainly in Facebook groups, right? They're the ones who hanging out where us investors hang out. You can get referrals. Referrals from who? Well, referrals from lenders, referrals from title companies, really closing attorneys. Or if you have access to MLS data, that is a great place to find them. They're the ones selling deals to other investors. So you can run searches to find listing agents who deal with dead and scratch properties, properties sold as is. And you can find the buyer's agents, same thing, selling that kind of property. So how do you build a relationship with these folks? Well, first thing is one of two things. The first thing is you got to either have cash or you got to be pre-approved. Show up being serious about this, knowing that money is a component of this. So go solve that in advance of going to see them, building a relationship, having an introduction with them. Communicate clearly, communicate quickly. Clearly being clearly defined criteria for what your buy box is. So that when they see a property on the MLS, in person, talking to a seller over the phone, a potential seller, um, if they're hearing or seeing X, that they know you buy X. What is your box? I buy 3 ones, I buy 2 ones, I buy townhomes, whatever it happens to be. I buy foundation problems, firehouses, whatever it is. Just know exactly what your box is so you can convey that. So when they see it, they think of you. And this one goes without saying, but it will be said. Do exactly what you say you're going to do. If you're going to perform, if you're going to execute, you put a contract in, you tell them you're going to do something, you do something. Deliver. That's the best way to build a reputation in this business that ultimately compounds on itself to get you more deals. Just do what you say you're going to do. How to become their go-to? Ultimately, loyalty pays. Ideally, stick with one person. They want to know you're loyal to them. They're going to be loyal to you. They will go out of their way for you. So what does loyalty look like? You see something on MLS, it pops up for sale, call them. If they didn't catch it for whatever reason, it's there, or maybe they already saw it and they didn't send it to you for a reason. Call them, just put it in front of them, have a conversation. Be their go-to. Refer to them when you get an opportunity to do so. List with them when you get the chance to do so. Investor-friendly agents, they can change your deal flow through the course of the year. You can go from none if you don't have an investor-friendly agent today to a handful over the course of the year. Treat them like partners, not vendors. And if you want to show agents you're serious, solve that money issue. Either you got cash stacked, you're ready to go, fantastic. If you want to get pre-approved, you can get instantly pre-approved on the website. I dropped the link below and the link in the description here. You can do it there. See you soon.